you know, there's a lot of money involved. Preparations have gone in place. I mean, Rio is a beautiful place, you know. Everybody wants to go there.
And Cosmos, the Americans, their own version of the story is, well, everybody is ready to go, but if any athlete pulls out, we understand why. So we're not going to force anybody. But we're going. But if you decide as an athlete that you're not going, we understand we're not going to force you.
Well, yeah. The health official of the White House actually came out and said so. The United States Olympic Committee has
that if you put 5-6 years of your life into something, I mean, it's unfair to say don't go.
You train at least 4 years. Train at least 4 years, and you're coming out to say, okay, because of a certain disease that is mild, that can be very contained. Yeah, for me, I feel it can be contained. Yeah, if
contained and treatable.
Exactly. Yeah. If it was the let me use the Ebola virus now, yes, you would understand. But this is like the Zika virus, so it can be contained. So I feel it shouldn't be a big deal. I feel the International Olympic Committee and, of course, the local organizing committee, the Brazilians should be able to handle this. But then the threat of this virus, yes.
It's not something you should ignore.
It's not something you should ignore. Even if it's mind, we shouldn't ignore it. Yeah. That's just it.
Okay. All right, the guys have said it all, and not really to add. Like I said, even as Nigerians, we're already considering our options, even though nobody is saying anything. Sports is not immune from everything that is happening across the globe. So we'll see what happens in the days ahead. We hope that all we'll be hearing about the Olympics will be the sporting news, not issues about the virus. Okay, we need to go on a break. Let's take you to Germany. At some point, some people said football was made in Germany. So let's allow you to watch the German Bundesliga, allow you to see the best teams in action, see good goals, well-taken goals, and we come back for more on Sports Tonight. In the German Bundesliga. Interesting things to go. I mean, a lot of talking points. We don't really have time, and there are some issues I know you guys would disagree. Let me start with customers. Pep Guardiola, his imminent departure, is it beginning to show on Bayern, the results? Alonso got a red in that one, the results. Let me allow you to speak. I don't know.
Well, for me, yeah, it's got to affect at some point because it will be leaving. But then the players know that there's a replacement, a very capable replacement in Carlo Ancelotti. Then for that red card of Xabi Alonso, I felt it's a very weak one. I felt it wasn't a red card. I felt it's probably maximum
at best a yellow.
At best a yellow, yeah.
It was a soft one, really.
Okay. What of Pep's departure? Is he having any effect?
Well,
do you agree with him?
Well, we can say it's going to affect them. It should affect them, but they're professionals. Why are they getting paid a whole lot of money for?
If he's affecting
them. If he's affecting them, you know. So, for me, that's not good enough. It shouldn't be affecting them because they get paid. They're professionals. Even Pep himself is a professional. He knows where he's going. He's still getting paid.
Yeah.
He's not free.
Let's throw this on quickly. A lot of you saw Jose Mourinho there in the stands watching Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund and...
yeah.
I don't know. Does that tell you anything?
Well, you know, but if you remember, I think there was a statement that came out when he was sacked that he'll be watching games.
He wants to go back into management as early as possible.
He's watching games, probably scouting for one player here or there, and he's got links to a lot of players in the Bundesliga. So you can say he's just watching football until something happens, then we can go back and say, okay, maybe that's why I was there the other day. But now
Cosmos, can you read any meaning to it, or he's just enjoying himself? Like
I think he's just enjoying himself. I think he's we know he's not going to get a job this season anymore, so he's just trying as much as possible to have fun, go watch matches wherever I can watch matches, very interesting ones. And he was in Germany to watch matches. That doesn't mean that he's going to be taking over any German Bundesliga team. So for me, we shouldn't look into it too much.
I'll put you guys on the spot quickly and do this quickly in 30 seconds because we have a lot of issues to trash out. Do you think Jose has a deal signed already? It's a yes or no, quick one.
That's a tough one. I'll say yes.
Cosmos.
He probably has some agreement with a club that we do not know.
That wasn't a yes or no, but...
Well, I'm not going to... Yeah, you're putting me on the spot. But
yeah, that's the intention.
Yeah. It probably has some agreement with the club. So probably.
That's a yes.
I'm not saying a yes.
That's a yes. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. And some cup games currently going on in Europe. So let's allow you to see some of the results, you know, of those matches that are currently going on. We have some rescheduled FA Cup matches. Yeah. Actually, one Well, this one, West Ham and Liverpool, is going on as we speak, and the Hammers are 1-0 up. But of course, we know that Jurgen Klopp is actually on the bench. He has recovered from the operation that he had. In the German Cup, which is also going on live, Bayer Leverkusen currently trailing at home, trailing Werder Bremen, and of course, VfB Stuttgart, a goal to 2 down against Dortmund. Of course, in France, it is Sochaux and AS Monaco playing a goalless draw. As it is. I mean, this was at some point here in years past. A fixture like this, you have Nigerians on both sides. But
Oruma, Soche, probably
maybe Aruna Lukman somewhere.
Aruna Lukman, Victor Ekpeba.
That was a very long time ago.
Of course, there's a certain edition in Chejele who is supposed to be part of the team. Maybe that. Just, but from the top. West Ham, Liverpool have won their last 3 games and 5 against Liverpool. Even if West Ham have won Liverpool in the last 3 games, 5 times, 3 times in the 5 times. So so we all expected that because Liverpool are not particularly playing well this time around. Although Liverpool could come back, West Ham have not won Liverpool in the FA Cup in 7 games. So let's just see whether FA Cup team will come back.
I don't know if you disagree. I don't think it's just Liverpool. West Ham is beating everybody in the top 4. They seem to be doing it with ease. And I don't know, maybe it's because of some of the players that they bought, Dimitri Payet, and I don't know.
Definitely is the coach, because that's the coach that didn't let England qualify for the last.
2008.
Against Croatia.
And
they actually got to the semi-finals.
So he's gone to Turkey. He's gone everywhere. He's an intelligent man. He's played in the Premiership before. He's come back and he has his wits going for him. So a club like West Ham, the gold and his partner, they're supporting him very well. And already before him coming in, they're very astute with their signings. Very, very smart. If you look at a couple of the signings, now they have our own Eminike. I hope we can leave the troubles behind and
just
the goals,
face
football and let it work. So he's a good coach. I think he's going to do well.
All right. Okay, guys, with the few minutes that we have left, let's talk about politics, football politics. To get interested, 17 days to go, and interesting things are going on. Let's talk about the European Clubs Association now. They're saying we are backing Gianni Infantino. It's kind of funny to me. They have a membership of about 200 clubs. But you see, the key thing is that they don't have any voting power. So I don't know if that will count, Shego, if that will count for everything. They have, 200 member, clubs, but they are not going to vote. They are not part of the 209 voting countries. But what does this do for Infantino?
Let me give you an adage that says, in football, anything can happen.
Okay.
These are the people who are the core front of football politics. Europe is where the huge market is.